Hello there, this is Prasant, and in this speech I'm going to talk about pretty much getting to know our value hierarchy better. What are the values that lies in there, what are the topmost values, what there are two top values, and what are the difference between those values, and what are the perks and pearl of those two values. So that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. So yeah, and it's very much worth thinking about setting up our life in general, right? So that includes knowing our value hierarchy. What are the values that are in your value hierarchy? What are the things that we find important in our life, and what are the topmost values that lies on the top of our value hierarchy? There are basically there are two things. Is it the career that you want to focus on, or is it the wholeness that you want to go after? And if you go solely on your career, then it will take you a long way, and that's the strategy adopted by minority of man. That's what they preferentially do. They work 70-80 hours. They go all in. They go flat on their career, and but the problem is that they don't really have a life. They don't really have enough time to follow their hobbies or their other thing they actually want to do. So they get unidimensional, and also what they do, so that they stick everything on the small probability of exceptional status in the narrow domain. So that's what they are doing, right? And they don't really have a friend, they don't really have a family, they don't really have a hobby. So they got very much one-dimensional, and maybe one-dimensional or unidimensionality is the price you have to pay for being exceptional at one thing. So if you want to be a genius at mathematics, or be a genius level scientist, then you are in your lab all the time, right? And you work 70-80 hours, you work very hard, and maybe that's the only way. Working hard is putting long hours in, and if you are smart and if you are dedicated, then that's how you beat all the other people. You put very much of you almost every single hour working out into that field, and you work for years, and that's how you get to go ahead of the other people, and that are in your domain or field of competition. So that's how they do. And the thing is, they don't really have life. Like I said, they don't really have enough time to pursue the other field or get for the wholeness. And maybe if you enjoy being a scientist or mathematician, and that's the focus of mind that you want to have, then that's really great. You'll also get if you become successful, then you'll get really, really, really exceptional status. But as soon as you strive for strive for optimizing the balance between things, then it's less likely that you'll be fantastically successful in one thing. So and this is something this akin to something Carl Jung has said, that man went after perfection and woman went after wholeness. So perfection and wholeness is like staking everything on one thing. Risking everything or putting everything in stake in one thing and looking for radical success. And wholeness is like it's like I want one thing of 150% of efficiency and one thing, or three things of 50% efficiency, but you'll never have that 150% of efficiency on any of those things. So that's what wellness is all about. And so yeah, that's the value hierarchy that we have in ourselves, and it's always worth it to explore it. And maybe this video helps you to determine which path you want to take. And also the thing we talked about, like focusing solely on our career, it's the strategy that we are talking about. Extremes here. These are the things that's done by extreme people, and these are the things that's done by normal people. So yeah, those are the difference in value hierarchy, and those are the two most important thing, top thing in our value hierarchy. So it depends on you which one you choose, and once you choose the option, then you can make set goals and paint a vision of your life, that how would you like your life to be, and then set up your schedule and break that goal into micro processes, and try to obtain those micro processes through the help of schedule, and set the schedule because you can have the day that you want. So so yeah, basically I talked about setting up the schedule in another video as well. So So that's what the value added hierarchy is all about, and I hope this video helps you and to explore your value added hierarchy as well, and help you give a clear cut vision of what are the pros and cons of two sites. All right, take care guys till then, and I'll also be making another video shortly. I don't know if I'll make after this or maybe tomorrow, but I'll be posting it soon enough. Till then, take care.